Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Nick and Andrew Reviews. As always, I'm Nick.
I'm Andrew.
Today, we are going to do a Bellator 123 prediction video. The reason why is because me and Andrew and a couple of our other friends are making the drive to Connecticut. It's a 5-hour drive, and we are going to go watch Bellator 123.
Yep.
We are pretty pumped. We're going to film the whole trip, so you guys get to see everything. We're going to try to get some fighters to talk to us, meet them, film it as it all happens, so you guys have some cool footage to look at and get the experience of the time we had. So we're just going to do the main card. And the first fight in the main card is the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Lashley. Yes, Bobby Lashley. Versus Josh Burns. Okay? It's a heavyweight fight. Josh Burns, he's a guy, he's fought for Bellator plenty of times. He doesn't really exactly have a winning record. I think his record is like, last time I checked, and he could have, so don't like crucify me for this. Last time I checked, his record was like 6-6. It could have changed, you know, I don't really care to research it, to be honest with you. But Bobby Lashley, I'm pretty sure is 10-2. Bobby Lashley's on a 2-fight win streak. And, you know, honestly, from what I see with Josh Burns has been submitted in the past by Thiago Big Monster Santos, a couple of, I think Rich Hale submitted him. So he's not exactly the greatest on the ground from you know, his past record. Bobby Lashley, I think, will take him down, beat on him, and probably beat him up with the TKO. I don't really see Bobby winning with submissions. He's more of a ground and pound wrestler type of guy. And I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, you know, like I said, he's not the biggest MMA fan. He'll probably contribute to a couple of these fights because he'll know a couple of the guys.
I do know some people.
He'll probably root for Bobby Lashley anyway because wrestling.
Yay. Next
fight is a guy you will know, King Mo.
I do know King Mo.
Versus a local New Jersey guy, Tom DeBlas. Tom DeBlas is a jiu-jitsu black belt under Ricardo Almeida. Ricardo Almeida is a UFC veteran. He's also Frankie Edgar's head trainer. Tom DeBlas is on a 2-fight win streak over Carlos Brooks and Jason Lambert, the former UFC light heavyweight veteran. So he won both matches by TKO. So even though he's a grappler, he's got some heavy hands. I was actually at his last 2 fights. He's a very nice guy. I actually met him. He signed my program the one time. And King Mo just came off of a controversial loss to Rampage Jackson. Could have went either way, you know, depending on how you scored the first round.
It was a back and forth match.
Exactly. Andrew watched it. Andrew actually, you know, he watched it, so he knows who King Mo is. He actually watched King Mo's fight before against Michal Zayats, so he's very familiar with King Mo.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to go with King Mo just for the fact that King Mo has a lot of experience, okay? He's a former Strikeforce light heavyweight champion. He's got big wins under his belt. I mean, when King Mo's on, he's on. You know what I mean? Like, King Mo might talk crap. He might not be people's favorite guy because he can come off kind of arrogant. I like the guy. I like him because he's real. I like the fact that he doesn't hold back, and I appreciate that. And I do like the fact that he called Bjorn Rebney out, the former Bellator champion, the former Bellator president. I'm not going to use the word, but basically being a...
Yeah. We all know what he said.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go with Mo. I think Mo will probably finish the fight because I don't want to knock Tom DeBlas because he is a great fighter. But is he top 10? I don't know yet. I don't know if he'll break out to the top 10. He has 2 fights in the UFC, which he lost, both by decisions against 2 very tough guys. He lost to Cyril De La Bate, who's probably one of the best Muay Thai strikers in the world. And he also lost to Ricky Fukuda. And, you know, I'll give it to the guy. He took his first fight on short notice, had to go from New Jersey to Sweden on like 7 days' notice.
Nice.
Tough fight. But he lost by majority decision. It was actually a close fight. His next fight, he had to go all the way to Japan. Or was it China? He had to go all the way to China to face Ricky Fukuda, who is a veteran. Dude. He had a lot more experience over time. Like I said, Tom's only lost those 2 times. He's on a 2-fight win streak right now. Can he beat Mo? Of course. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. But on paper, Mo should win this fight.
All right, Mo.
Next fight is Czech Congo versus LeVar Johnson. which
Congo.
Yeah, you saw Congo's last fight for Bellator, which is a fight I'm so stoked for. Two heavyweight guys that like to stand and trade. Anybody who knows LeVar Johnson, LeVar doesn't care about the ground game. He has no interest in taking anybody down. He wants to sit. He wants to sit there and throw haymakers and throw bombs and throw those vicious friggin' uppercuts that he landed on Pat Barry and Joey Beltran. This is actually my 4th time seeing LeVar Johnson fight live, and every time I see the guy fight live, he's ridiculous. I think he's only went to distance like twice or something like that. Every time he wins a fight, he wins by knockout.
Nice.
Okay, and he only loses. If he only loses by submission. Congo's another guy. He will stand and trade. Do I think he'll do it with LeVar Johnson? I don't think Congo. I don't want to say he's stupid. I think Congo is very smart. I think Congo is going to take him down where LeVar's weak, and I think he's going to pound on him for 3 rounds. LeVar's a very tough guy to finish, and I think Congo's going to use his experience, use his superior grappling, and he's going to come out with the decision win. It might not be the most aesthetically pleasing to look at, but he'll get the victory. I'm hoping it will be the fight that I want to see, 2 guys standing and slugging it out, but I think Congo's too smart. Do I think Congo could stand and strike with LeVar Johnson? Of course. Congo, he has knockout wins over guys like Pat Barry and stuff like that. So he could definitely stand and trade. He's actually primarily a striker, but he does have decent grappling. Now the main event is a rematch between Patricio Pitbull and Pat Curran. The last time they fought, it was a fight it was a split decision win for the champion Pat Curran. It was another controversial one. You could have saw it go to Patricio, and you could have saw it go to Pat. Personally, I thought Pat Curran won, but it was a very close fight. I think it's going to be a little bit of a different outcome this time. I think Patricio Pitbull's in there he's in there for blood. He's going to come in and he's going to throw bombs until Pat Curran goes nighty-night. And I think that's what we're going to have. I think it's about time one of the Pitbull brothers finally win a Bellator title. I think every one of them has fought for the title or fought someone in the hierarchy of Bellator, and they always come up short. The little brother, the one we're seeing, Patricio, he is the most talented one out of the family, in my opinion. This guy is like a mini Tyson. He has great boxing. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt. And I think he's going to get Pat Curran a run from his money. So I'm going to go Patricio Pitbull, and I think he will win by knockout.
Yeah.
So those are my Bellator predictions. That's the whole card. Make sure you guys stay tuned, because we're going to post a video for after the event. And
it's going to have all our whole experience there. And I'm looking forward to it because it's my first time seeing any type of MMA fight live.
Yep.
So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good 3 days just chilling. Yeah,
then we're staying in the hotel as the fighters. And the cool thing about this one...
I'm going to get drunk with a bunch of fighters.
Yeah, exactly. The cool thing about this one is the UFC is actually down the street that night. So this card will probably be a little bit more personal because there's not going to be as many people there because most of the people are going to the UFC.
Yeah.
The UFC was a lot of money, guys. We're not made of money here. We chose Bellator. I'm just as excited for that card as I would have been for the UFC, and I hope you guys are as excited to see how our experience went. And we look forward to showing you guys how fun this was. So, Thank you very much, guys. As always, please like this video, subscribe, and comment.
Bye, guys.